Hello, this is the 357, and I'm your host, William Spear. You're listening to the current series called It Suits Her. Maxie's performance of his life was experienced only by his wife Agnes and him. There were no awards, no best performance goes to, no photographers calling, "Over here, Mr. Williams, over here," no interviews on national or international magazines. Instead, he answered her question about working at Scherzer's, the high-end department store in Flemington, New Jersey. He told her he couldn't sell a glass of water to a man in the desert, then added he made customers laugh and they usually bought a shirt or a tie. He spoke of working with some of the best people he'd ever known, funny and creative, like an ensemble. Around them, he had gotten his timing back. They had encouraged him to audition for Tony's play. He stared into his tonic and lime, hoping to survive his emotions. What he got was the courage to ask Agnes a question. And what did he ask? Find out in episode 20 of It Suits Her. He stared into his glass, took a sip of tonic with lime, and asked, "Why are you here?" Agnes grudgingly offered congratulations on his new role. "I see," she said, "you've been celebrating." Maxie admitted he had become a connoisseur of tonic and lime. Agnes asked, "How long's it been?" 10 years since I saw you." Agnes steered the conversation away from her. "Since your last drink." Maxie allowed himself to be steered. 5 years, 6 months, 2 weeks, 1 day, 2 hours, and 57 minutes. She remembered his humor. "Approximately?" Maxie affirmed. "Approximately." Then he steered the conversation back on to Agnes. "It's good to see you." Agnes refused the attention and wanted one question. He shook his head yes. Agnes asked, "Why'd you do all those things?" Maxie stammered. "Well, you see, it was like this." She went on. "Why run around?" Maxie tried laughing it off by declaring that was 2 questions. Agnes was relentless. "And drink so much." Maxie smiled. "Hold on, that's 3. Agnes closed in for the metaphorical kill and not come home. Maxie was silent. He continued quietly and softly, remembering more than telling. "That was the worst, not seeing you. But I was so afraid." Agnes didn't let up. "Of what?" "I was changing. The interviews, the parties, the people hanging around me. Afraid that—" "Go on." He paused and stared into his glass again. The ice was nearly melted. "I was afraid you wouldn't think I was as good as the characters I played." You've just listened to episode 20 of It Suits Her. Series theme is through the courtesy of Michael Cobran. Theme for Nick's Bistro is by Audio Coffee. Both are at Pixabay. The 357 is written and produced by William Spear. Thank you for listening, and Maxie, come on. There's no way you drank and ran around because of how you were changing. You're making that up about being less than the characters you portrayed, aren't you?